Hello and welcome to this GarrettCom training presentation on how to set up host names on a GarrettCom switch. Okay, so if rather than have me describe what host names are, I'm just going to set them up and then you'll clearly see what they are. So let's go into Access, and here if we go question mark to get our bearings, we have a host option, and let's give a question mark to detail what this command does. So we type in host and we want to add a new entry and give this one a name, so for example James PC or James laptop, and the IP address to go with that name, which is 192.168.10.100. Let's not worry about user or password for now. Let's go show hosts or show host. So what this does is basically tie a recognizable name to an obscure IP address. So you don't need to have host names on the switch, it'll work just fine without them. But if I ping 192.168.10.100, I need to go into a different mode to do that, forgive me. I can ping that just fine. However, it's actually much more intuitive if I have a human readable name which describes what that device is, what we're talking to, and we can ping that instead. So for example, if I ping 192.168.10.1, we know we can get to that device, but you don't know what that device is. If I went to Access and went into Host and created a new entry and call that switch 1, and the IP equals 192.168.10.1, now when we need to ping switch 1, we can get there. So all it's really doing is matching an IP address to a name to make the IP address more recognizable, more usable if you like. It's just a nice little feature that the switches support. If you have a very large network, it can come very handy having a host name, using host names rather than IP addresses. When we go show hosts, we can see the list of names to IP address pairings in the host table, and this host information is stored in a host file, just a simple text file in the switch, which can be exported to a server. So that, for example, you can prepare a host file on your computer, and then upload the same host file to all of the switches on your network, so that you can use the host names on all of the switches, and you have a nice, consistent and easy to use configuration. And that's pretty much all there is to say about host names. So I hope this has been interesting and helpful for you, and on behalf of GarrettCom, I'd like to thank you for your time. Goodbye.